The Harry Potter novel has millions of fans across the world. I am one of them. But it is not the fantasy elements in the novel that attracted me. Rather, it is the politics it discusses in a subtle way. JK Rowling's incredible imagination has introduced us to many mind-blowing magical creatures through the series. Dobby the house elf remains to be my favorite one. I have my reasons. I believe that JK Rowling has created this character to be the face of resistance and revolution. Or maybe that is just my imagination. Actually, who cares as long as I have the valid reason to believe what I believe, right? If you are someone who have read or watched Harry Potter, you probably know that the house elves, including Dobby in the series, are meant to serve one wizard family for their entire life. Essentially, they are just slaves to wizards. But what I find very strange is that even though the house elves possess magical qualities similar to wizards, they never dared to revolt against their masters. I guess that the years of slavery has conditioned them to derive pleasure from serving their masters. Even worse is that they find it disgraceful to discuss about freedom. But my favorite character, Dobby, is totally different. When Harry Potter asks him to sit in front of him, a moment of awakening happens for Dobby. He kind of realizes how badly house elves have been treated by the wizards. The respect, compassion, and kindness Dobby receives from Harry Potter kind of rekindles a fire within him that motivates him to break his chains and seek for freedom. Dobby achieves what he wishes for with the help of Harry Potter, of course, but when he tries to help his fellow house elves to break away from slavery, he kind of faces resistance not from the wizard but from his own community. Actually, none of the houses are ready to accept Dobby's achievement. Instead, they look at him as a disgrace to their entire community. They kind of look at him with disgust for betraying his own master. The problem here is you cannot free someone who has not realized that they have been enslaved. Actually, that realization is where the journey towards your liberation begins, right? Being a political science student, I cannot refrain myself from comparing this scenario to the graded unequal social order called caste system that we have in India. Even though Constitution recognizes all of us as equal, the caste system places one people above other, granting plenty of privileges to those at the top level and depriving those at the bottom level of their rightful opportunities. Here also, I guess that the years of obedience to this discriminatory, unequal social order has conditioned people to believe this injustice as normal and as their fate. Once in a blue moon, we also get our Dobby in figures like Ambedkar and Periyar who try to infuse some sense in people, who try to awaken the society. But instead of following their path towards liberty and equality, most of us mock them, hate them, even vilify them for defying the existing social order. The problem here is also same. You cannot be freed unless you realize that you have been enslaved. The dominant force here could be anything, a person, a group of people, or an ideology. But that realization is what matters. It is what truly holds the key to your freedom.